Clem.
Oh no! Boo! You're a hater! Dislike the video and sub Benham! How dare you, you birch? Clem is my favorite Warframe!
Hey, what do you say there? Clem is not a Warframe, and for crying out loud, I haven't even said anything yet.
Well, your video says you hate Clem. And there, you show Clem. How dare you, you hater?
Oh wow, this'll be a good one. See, Clemification is not about Clem, or not all of it is about him. Rather, Clemification stands for a change that's been currently going on within Warframe. And if you've been paying a bit of attention recently, you probably think I stole this topic from Rob.
Oh wow, you're a hater and a copier!
Could you please just get out now? Because if you watch his video, he clearly says been talking to a friend. So guess where that topic came from? If we're being brutally honest, Shy made a similar video ages ago, which of course isn't as long as this one, but then again, it's quite Shy we're talking about here. But let's get into the topic of the video before more of these little shits come around and try to steal the stage. When Warframe started back in 2013, it was advertised with the slogan "Ninjas Play Free," which based itself around a game of space ninjas that lived in the shadows and would take on the dirty job of killing hundreds of Grenier corpses and infested in an all-out space war. Which, if you've never played or seen or imagined this game before, I'll give you a moment to imagine. Right, now take the image in your mind and look closely. Did it, in any way, resemble this? As some of you will said yes, don't worry, you're not the only internet liar, respectable viewer in the comments. But to everyone else, this is what I call the Clemification of Warframe. The introduction of characters or other in-game material either based on fan-made material or the original, with the purpose to be funny or in other ways meaningful. Notice that I do not say that it's bad, but yes, I do make a video about it saying I dread it. See, as much as I do like to hang around with Clem in the game or hop about with my bunny ears, it should never take center stage. Now, I'm not a person living in the past, describing how the days that have been were so much better and hating the present day. As much as I do appreciate the old game I grew up with, I do see that the version of Warframe we have right now is much better. Or at least, it still is. However, the tone of the early game was one I fell in love with. Sure, it's no gore game, even though it has been advertised as such and has a button to enable or disable it. Fucking useless. But thinking back gives me this sort of Dark Souls sensation. The idea that you're all alone, stranded in the solar system, suffering from war, and you're there as a powerful trained space ninja. Bringing justice to those who deserve it, death to those who are bad, and bang those who... I think you get the point. Of course, it's all entirely subjective, and what you call part of Clemification is up to you. But I don't see that running around with bunny ears and a Warframe color brighter than the sun whilst dancing to Sandstorm falls in any possible way in line with the image I just described. Now, it's not just about the funny aspect, because honestly, Octavia was possibly one of the Warframes I've had the most fun with since ages. Rather, it's the overall image of the game and the ever-increasing time on stage, which is being given to that what was intended as comic relief. Let me give you an example for how this can go totally the wrong way with something we all know and love. Star Wars. So we've all seen the movies, or at least the original trilogy, which was by far one of the better series of movies we've seen in history ever. It all kind of fit right, had a nice plot, action, and wasn't too silly. Now take one of the comic relief characters, the Wookiees, and put it on center stage. The product of that is this abomination. A scandalous, terrible, god-awful, dreadful movie that even Lucas himself once said he would smash every copy of that movie with a sledgehammer to get rid of it. I'm not saying Warframe has come to this extent, but there's most certainly a trend going on and DE has noticed it as well. Last year they even spoke of putting the war back into Warframe, and now they are releasing a new Warframe which is said to be specifically darker. Which is why he has of course been given the terrifying name of Bobo. I hope by now you're beginning to see what Clemification means, and why we shouldn't have too much of it. If you don't, just consider this. Me, running with my deadly Warframe, sent by the Lotus to kill possibly hundreds of Grenier and destroy entire galleons, whilst going by the proud flag of my pink shorts. Yeah, pink shorts. What does it even mean? Yeah, I know, because I'm part of Warframe, but how the hell do you tend to explain this to your friend, who doesn't know shit about Warframe? Yeah, we just have these pink shorts here because, you know, they're funny. See, this is exactly what I'm getting at. We're all pissing ourselves laughing, but if we continue this, what is Warframe going to become? A game that's constantly making fun of itself? Isn't that just a fucking joke? I'm not saying to have Clem or anything I mentioned before removed. If you still think so, you haven't been paying attention. But for God's sake, don't let it get out of hand. Because what's next? The clan within? Or we have to use our Twinger contests to dance to the beat of All I Want for Christmas whilst bunny hopping to save the pink shorts from John Protman? Don't you even think about it. But where do we draw the line then? Well, there's more to this trend than you think. If you look closely, you might even say that Warframes like Mirage, or Nesha, or Hydra are part of Clemification. But going over everything in the game to classify it would be silly, and a waste of time. Rather, we should look into where we find the right balance. How much Clem can we send to what amount of Bobo? In other words, Clemification versus Bobofication. And for that, I need you, and everyone in the community to speak up. Tell me where you draw the line, and through discussion, find our sweet spot. Or maybe I'll just dance like I just don't care. Actually, I do sort of care. So let me know in the comments what you think of Clemification. Doesn't even matter to you at all. I mean, I don't know. Maybe you don't even give a damn. Also, we now have a Glyph in the game, guys. Yay, how great is that? So if you want one, check the description below, and I will see you all next time. Bye.